Hello and welcome back to another video here at Scriptcase by Jamie. That's me, of course, and I'm here to show you and hopefully teach you something about Scriptcase. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to talk about learning Scriptcase, because of course I imagine that is what many of you are watching these videos for, so that you can learn more about Scriptcase, what it's all about, what you can do, and so forth. So again, today we are having another look at the Scriptcase website on where you can learn about Scriptcase, what is available, how to perform certain actions, the content that is available here on Scriptcase, and of course, don't forget YouTube. Okay, so over on the Scriptcase.net website, we have here first of all the samples. And if I open up the samples, let me just close here the other pages I had open from the previous video. And here within the samples, we can just check out what each of the applications can look like. And that could be for desktop, for tablet, for mobile, whatever you like. And of course, this is a fully featured, fully functional application here where you can really just check out what everything looks like and use the various applications. And as you see, it all works really nicely and is actually really cool. Okay, within the samples, you're really just going to learn of the possibilities, which is for sure a great place to start, because you can check out here the dashboards, the forms, exporting, importing, dashboards, menus, calendars, the whole works. And you can see here then how that would basically look, as well as how it would work. Okay, so do check that out, have a play there. It is a nice little playground, as you've seen a few moments ago, and there you can for sure learn something about Scriptcase. Okay, so with the samples, we of course have all the features and so forth. So if you need to learn about the basics of what is included or what is possible, then check out the features as well as the samples which we had just seen, because there that will pretty much tell you of what is possible. Now, to give you more of an idea, it is definitely worth checking out both the Scriptcase YouTube channel as well as my videos that I have created on the Scriptcase by Jamie channel, and there it will maybe give you more of an idea of what's possible, what you can do, and of course I hope that within my channel I show you a few more options and features and ways of making those applications look a little nicer than we actually create them, or than I create them, or everybody creates them over on the Scriptcase channel, because in many cases they are pretty bland and basic looking, because we don't spend a great deal of time on changing the theme, changing the buttons and things like that. Okay, so that's important to note. In general terms, within those videos, you have the vanilla version of those applications. And then it is down to you to, of course, make those customizations. So more about learning. Here on the Scriptcase.net website, you have here the e-learning center. So you have Scriptcase 101, we have also a demo, we have webinars, we have courses, we have documentations, we also have the knowledge base, as well as here also the blog. So that's a great deal of content there that we can learn from. We'll have a look at that in a few moments. You have here also the support information. And if you don't know anything about support or need to learn more about support, please check out one of the previous videos where I had gone over the support options and functionalities and of Scriptcase. Okay, you have here the download options to view the updates and what's new, the change log, old releases and more, and of course where you can download Scriptcase. Again, I have created a previous video on that, so do check that out. You have here host, which then allows you to host your Scriptcase development on a hosting provider. Now, that is available. Do check it out. You have then also the pricing option, so you can check that out, as well as the My Scriptcase if you are logged in. Now, if you're logged in, you can then go check out your licenses, renew your license and more. Again, that is also something I have created a video on in the past, so check out the channel and it's there. Okay, so let's check out these options that we have there for support, shall we? So we have here, first of all, Scriptcase 101, everything you need to know to get started from scratch. And as it says here, set, connect, create, build, and launch. And it really is as simple as that. I may not even add that many steps in there. For me, maybe it's just 3 steps. Or of course 4 with the planning. Okay, so I scroll down here, we have the create option, and it says the first one is create. So you create your project and off you go. Then you connect your database, you apply your settings, you set a theme, and you start to build your project. It is really as simple as that. Okay, it's not difficult to do. It really is click, 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 and you have an awesome platform available to you. And then once you've done that, well, you can make a ton of changes, a ton of adjustments. You can redirect content. You can, the world is your oyster. It's really insane. Scriptcase is humongous. Okay, it is humongous. And I can tell you just on the side, when I typically show a client Scriptcase, yeah, sometimes it blows their mind. Sometimes it's like, oh, okay, I don't want to see no more. It's enough. It's too much already. But yes, in general, it is a lot of information to take in when you first open Scriptcase. So just avoid that. Don't think about that. Okay. If you want to follow the 101, follow the 101. It just gives you the initial path of what you need to do. And it is great advice. Okay, so check this out. And of course, it will help you to get started. Best of all, of course, you have a full demo here of Scriptcase. Now, I believe this is probably the one I created last year. And if so, then it may not be bang up to date with all of the latest features and capabilities, but it will provide you with a very nice overview or demonstration of the capabilities of Scriptcase. What is possible, the functionalities, the available features, and much more. So do be sure to check out the demo here. And well, if you like it, give me a like, or give Scriptcase a like. Give me a like at the same time, because of course it's me that created it. Okay, but anyway, that is the demo. It's worth checking out. Now, it is important to also note that every month, every single month, there are at least 1 to 2 webinars. Okay, and I say English webinars because there are more webinars. If you speak other languages such as Spanish, then you will also be able to join the Spanish webinars. Now, typically, I say typically because it does vary. Sometimes the Spanish webinars are created first and then I copy those, or vice versa. It really depends. And in the majority of times, the webinars are then repeated in those other languages. So if it's in Spanish, it will more than likely come to the English channel, or if it's in English, it will more than likely come to the Spanish channel at some point. So that is worth checking out. And you can see here the upcoming live webinars. So the next webinar I have is on Friday, August the 25th. Whoops, I better get working on that one already. And there we will be exploring PDF report for receipts generation. And we've created a few videos on PDF report, but I can tell you already, this one is pretty special. Now, I would imagine that would have passed already by the time you see this video. And if it has, you can of course check out the scriptcase.net YouTube channel and check out that video. Okay, so if you are needing help with a live expert, you can schedule a meeting here, or again, of course, get in touch with moi and I will be more than happy to help you. So with the webinars, we then also have the knowledge base. And within the knowledge base, you can learn Scriptcase from scratch. It's about 4 hours. It's a free course. You have Scriptcase fundamentals here, Scriptcase expert course, which is around 10 hours long, as well as then the macro guide. So you have a few options here. And of course, you could change the language to English or Spanish at the top here. You have some mini courses, which may be coming at some point. And of course, there is much more to learn from on the various other channels. Okay, so with that then we also have our documentation. Now you have the PDF download that you can download and scroll through if you like. You have the zip download, which is then also all the HTML pages. And I should also mention with that, you do have the zip download, or the documentation, should I say, with the Scriptcase development environment. So if you have Scriptcase installed, you will have a little help button. You just need to click that and you will have the latest documentation. Alternatively, I would always recommend to read it here online, and that will then take you here to the Scriptcase manual, and then from here you can read a load of information on Scriptcase about the installation, the various operating systems for the various install options, the connection options, and so much more. So there is a ton of content here, and of course, if you want more, you can always join the membership over at ScriptcaseByJamie, and there, well, some of this information is a little easier to read, and in some cases you have a chunk more, and of course, well, I have a lot of scripts there as well to make your life a little easier, and so much more. But that's for you to find out by becoming a member at ScriptcaseByJamie. So if you're interested in that, check out the website ScriptcaseByJamie.com, and of course, join up. Otherwise, of course, you have the standard, or should I say basic information here within the Scriptcase manual, and I'm sure that will help you. Okay, so with that then we also have here the knowledge base, and within the knowledge base we have here the ticketing system. So if you have purchase tickets or support, then you will also be able to access those here. Otherwise, you have a knowledge base of various bits of information, or articles should I say, that will help you on various topics, and you can of course go through those and find whatever it is you need to find. Okay, so then next up we then also have the blog. And within the Scriptcase blog, we'll find, first of all, some demonstrations and examples of other companies that have used Scriptcase for their projects, as well as other systems and advice and trends and so much more. Okay, so that is all available within the Scriptcase blog. So do check that out. It is worth having a gander at, or read through, should I say. And with that, I'm sure you will be able to learn much more about Scriptcase. So that's pretty much it for this week's video, I'm afraid. So of course, to learn more about Scriptcase, to find out what's new, what's upcoming, to learn some of those tricks and tips and whatever it else is that you need to learn for Scriptcase, whether that be setup of your server, setup of your environment, your project itself, the planning, the development, whatever it is. If you need help, Scriptcase is there for you. Otherwise, so am I. You just need to reach out. And with that, have a great day, everyone, and I hope you have enjoyed today's video. So thanks for watching, and until the next time.